fact, it was from yesterday. So here is the news. Parents complain of slow UK student visas. Okay, so as you know, right, as you probably know, parents, who are the parents? They're the mom, right? The mother and the father. So I'm going to say mom and dad, right? So they complain. Now, can you say complain? Complain, you want to stress the second syllable. You don't go complain, yeah? You say complain, okay? So complain, it means to, you know, to talk like you're tired, you're really tired of something, right? If this is bad, this is not good, this is terrible, that's complaining. So they're complaining about getting the visas to go to the UK, the United Kingdom, England, for example. So this article was written by Kun Gary. Kun Gary is from the UK. So he is one of Bangkok Post senior editors and he wrote this. He's also the head of the learning section in Bangkok Post. So you can go to the website and you will see so many news articles to learn from, many vocabulary words translated also both English and Thai. Best place to do that, okay? Bangkok Post Learning. Here we go, guys. So this is the story. And what I am going to do is I'm going to read out the article, okay? I want you to pay attention, listen to me, and read along, all right? Then I will come back and explain in a simple way. So let's start with the first paragraph, this section here. You guys are ready? If you're ready, then you can say yes in the comment box. So, all right, let me just do this real quick. Okay, yes, great. Share. Thank you, Kun Utain, for sharing. Kun O say hello, trainer Ben. Great, guys. So, yeah, someone, Kun Ngam Deun, right? Just tagged a friend. That's cool. Thank you very much. Okay, this is the first paragraph. Let's go. Read along. Some Thai students have experienced slow visa approvals and a drastic increase in the costs after the United Kingdom placed Thailand on a COVID-19 restriction travel list, their parents say. Okay, big problems for the students studying in the United Kingdom and the parents also. Why? Because of the COVID situation, right? There's a restriction. A restriction means a limit, right? So because there is now a travel list. A travel list, it means that some countries are in the dangerous list, right? So that's going to cause a slow visa process or approvals. Now, approvals, it means การอนุมัติ right? So approvals, can you say approvals? Well done, guys. Well done. การอนุมัติ right? So it means to confirm, to allow. Now, there is a drastic increase. This is a great word for you to learn. You can see this, okay? A drastic increase is like let's say a big, right? A big increase to go up, right? A big increase in the cost, in the expenses to go to the UK. It was already very expensive to go there and live in the UK. Now, it's even more expensive because of the new travel restriction. Okay, guys, moving on to the second paragraph. Listen. The delays in visa processing have resulted in frustration among students and parents whose children are unable to return to class in the UK in time, they say. So the delays, it means the slow, right? The slowdown, let's say the slowdown. Something is slower than the schedule. It means there's a delay. I'm sure you will know this already. So in the visa processing, so in issuing visa, การออกวีซ่าใช่ไหมครับ visa processing or visa issuing, okay? You can use both word issuing or processing. So this is a noun, by the way, okay? Have resulted in or has led to, has caused frustration. Now, can you say frustration? Okay, frustration. Okay, you go like this, frustration, right? Can you say it? Frustration. Good. Say 3 times. If you're not comfortable, yeah, just frustration. And then you go a bit faster. Frustration. Frustration. Okay. So frustration, it means that, oh, you're going crazy. You are going crazy. You are stressed. เครียด หงุดหงิด right? Among the students, it means like between the students, among the students, and the parents also. Because why? These students, they are already studying in the United Kingdom. They may have come back to Thailand to visit their families, and now they have to go back. And because of the delay, they missed their first classes. Big problem. Next, some are unable to get visas before their return date, despite the fact they have booked their hotels for quarantine. Okay, let's take a look here, guys. So, some, meaning some students, right? This is a pronoun, right? Pronoun. Referring to students. So, they're not able to get the visa before their return date, from the flight ticket that they got, right? Despite means even though, แม้ว่า right? Can you say despite? Now, despite, all right, is the pla sound, right? Despite, okay? They already booked the hotels. They spend money on the hotels, okay? The hotels that are made for quarantine, กักตัว right? So, let's continue the story. All right, let's continue. Now, the top one, guys. If you are following, you can type 1 in the comment box so I can see that you are following me right now. Okay, if I'm speaking too fast, let me know. Or if you have any questions, hey, trainer, what does this word mean? And then I will explain to you either in English or in Thai. ถามมาได้เลยนะครับ มีคำถามอะไร ยิงคำถามลงมาในคอมเมนต์ได้เลยนะครับผม Okay, let's continue. The mother of a first-year university student said her child has waited for VFS Global, a visa outsourcing company, to process their request for a month without success. The normal process should take about 15 days. Okay, this is usually how long it takes. To get the visa to go to the UK, normally it takes about 15 days. But because of the COVID situation now, it's taking them a month already. Look, it's taken them a month already. That's a long time. Now, this is using an agent as well. There's an agent called VFS Global. It's an outsourcing company. Now, outsourcing, it means like sort of like a third party, okay? Third party. เหมือนคนกลางคนทำหน้าที่แทน somebody acting on behalf of you, somebody who you pay to get things done for you, okay? It's an outsourcing company, outsourcing person. All right. Look, 15 days before, now 30 days at least. So that messed up everything. Okay, let's continue the story. Yes, Kun Miki is agent basically. Okay, Kun Rashinigan from Songkla. Great. Thanks for joining. All right, next. Her daughter graduated from a UK high school and wants to start her university education this year. She has all the documents she needs and booked the state quarantine package before applying for a visa. All right, so now her daughter, talking about parent, ผู้ปกครอง, right? Now, her daughter, ลูกสาว, her daughter graduated from a UK high school. Wow. And now she wants to continue education in the UK. She has all the documents, everything ready and booked she got the quarantine package, okay? Like a hotel or something, yeah, that you have to stay in to quarantine yourself. Usually about 14 days, yeah? So she needed that in order to apply for the visa. She had everything basically. Now, let's continue. What's the problem? Her application was submitted about a month ago before the UK put Thailand on its travel red list on August the 30th. So, actually, she had sent, okay? She had submitted or she had sent, okay? Sent, okay? She had sent about a month ago. So, a long time ago. But what happened after she submitted, the UK government put Thailand into a travel red list. Look, red list, if you're in the red list, things are going to be very difficult because they're going to check you. They're going to force you to do this and that. It's going to cost time. It's going to cost money. And you'll find out in the next slide. So let's take a look. Okay. So this is somebody said there. This is a quotation mark. So her visa is still being processed. Look, this is a verb. Okay. This is a verb and passive voice. Okay, passive voice. So if you are into grammar, there you go. So it's still processing basically. It's still ongoing. So the mother said, adding that another of her daughters applied for a student visa for the United States and received a visa in one day. Think about it. Okay, she has like probably two daughters, right? The one daughter who's in the UK, now it's been a month already, has not gotten the visa. But the other daughter who is studying in the US, in America, got the visa in just one day. What a contrast, big difference. All right, next one. VFS Global, which is the agent, right? VFS Global told her she could pay 45,000 baht to speed up the process and get her visa within a day, or 10,000 baht to get it done in 7 days. Wow, there is a kind of service to speed things up also. Hey, if you want to get the visa done in one day, there you go. This is the service charge. Or we have a downsell package of 10,000 baht, but you get it within 7 days, which is not bad at all. Anyways, the last one here, guys. Meanwhile, one 18-year-old student is waiting to see if the UK government will consider making Thailand an amber country, so he does not need to pay the 90,000 plus baht for the state quarantine. He hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory. Wow, this is insane. Okay, now, for the students going to the UK, now because Thailand is in the red list, red list, right? It means that, look, you need to pay this package, the quarantine package of how much? 90,000 baht. Whereas before you didn't have to, now you have to because you're in the red list. So another student, a boy this time, a guy, he said he hopes, right, that the UK government will put Thailand not a red country anymore, but now an amber country. Now, if you don't know, amber is like a yellow color. สีอะไรนะ Does anyone know สีสักอย่างหนึ่ง It's a yellow color. It's one of the shades in yellow. Okay, so it's a yellow color. Anyways, if you guys know, type down in the comments, share with your friends. Okay, so well, he's hoping, right? Well, I don't know if he's gonna be hopeful or hopeless. Anyway, so dormitory. Now this word, look, this is หอ usually หอพักนักศึกษา, right? So two ways you can say it. Now, depending on which English accent do you prefer? Do you like the American accent or do you like the British accent? If you like the American accent like I'm using right now, you can say dormitory. So you stress the first one. You say dormitory with the R. Dormitory. Can you say it? Now, with a British accent, okay, you still stress the first syllable. You still stress this one, but it's like, you kind of like dormitory. It's like, it's down to now 3 syllables. Dormitory, 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 yeah? Dormitory. Okay, I'm not British, so. But anyways, depending on what you like, just choose the accent you want, okay? Doesn't matter what accent you have, as long as you speak clearly. Okay, guys, so true or false? Okay, question for you. Question for you guys. True or false? So, Thai students in the UK can quarantine themselves in their dorms. Now, dorms are dormitories, right? This is short for dormitories, okay? Yeah. หอพัก, right? หอพักนักศึกษา. So is it true or false? Guys, type down in the comment section. True or false? You can say T for true or F for false, right? Just let me know. Let me know what you think. Okay, based on the news that you just read with me, Thai students in the UK can quarantine themselves กักตัวเองในหอและ in their dorms. True or false? I'm talking about right now. Right now. Okay, we got somebody saying true, somebody saying false. I know this is tricky, right? I don't want to make it too easy for you. You guys are too smart. I have to make it challenging for you. Not gonna be like straightforward, Otherwise, it won't challenge you. You won't get better. So keep it coming, guys. I want more answers. Comment down below. Okay, now 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thanks, guys, for your comments. So what is it? Is this statement or sentence true or false? Thai students in the UK can quarantine themselves in their dorms. The answer is the answer is false. That was made to trick you. I saw a lot of people actually said true. I didn't want to make it easy. It's false. Why? You can stay in your dorms if you are from the country in the amber list. Okay, remember amber, AMBER. So amber country. Amber. If you're from an amber country, then you can stay in your dorm. But if you're from the red list country, the red country, you will need to spend 90,000 baht for a quarantine package. On top of the visa that you might have to pay like 45,000 baht extra or 10,000 baht extra. But everybody in the end will have to pay this much money now because Thailand, unfortunately, has put ourselves into the red list country. We have no one but ourselves to blame. It's true. Anyways, it would be nice to get out of it, So guys, let's work on vocabulary. The first word I want you to work on, guys, I want you to really get this, is the word drastic, okay? Can you say drastic? Drastic. Just relax. Drastic. Good. Now, drastic, it means, like very big difference, okay? It's like a big difference. But if I have to make it simple, just say big, like a big or big difference, okay? Let me show you an example sentence. So here we go. Guys, listen. We are experiencing เรากำลังเผชิญหน้ากับอะไรอยู่ We are experiencing a drastic change in the number of coronavirus death toll. So just an example, I'm not referring to any country, okay? So look, this is the subject, right? This is the subject. We can change it, right? เรากำลังเผชิญกับความเปลี่ยนแปลงครั้งใหญ่ experiencing a drastic change ในอะไร in จำนวนของผู้เสียชีวิตจาก coronavirus. So in the number of coronavirus death toll. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to change this noun phrase. I want you to change this noun phrase to something else of your own. Now, you just have to think about it. Change the subject, okay? Who are experiencing ใครกำลังเผชิญหน้ากับอะไรอยู่ Who is experiencing something, right? You can say he is experiencing, or you can say the football players are experiencing a drastic change in what? In the refereeing rules. Yeah, football players are experiencing drastic change in refereeing rules เปลี่ยนกฎการตัดสินเกมต่างๆ So now I want you to just try create a sentence using drastic You can use the template here, or you can come up with your own structure. That's fine. But I want you to try. Make a sentence like this. Make a sentence like this. Yeah. Ooh, we got 2 already. Guys, keep it coming. I want to read out your sentences. So let me publish it. Okay. First one. We got, okay, Kun Mickey said, we are experiencing a drastic change in the political system. Now, political system is ระบบการเมือง so you can say in the political system or in our political system, talking about Thailand's, right? Well done. Next one, Kun Momo. Ooh, talking about yourself. What did you say? I am experiencing a drastic change in the way to face people in the public place. So sad. Oh, yeah. Well, I understand. Everybody has to go through the same thing, you know. Yeah, we have to meet up like this, right? On the screen. Some people just prefer seeing each other face to face, and that's cool also. Yeah. Anyone else wants to try? Anyone else? There was a drastic increase in sales. Wow. That's great. Yes, confirm. That is perfect. Yeah, I hope that is actually the case for your company. เหลืองอัมพันธ์คุณสุธิดา Thank you. This is Amber. See, I got really... She's my assistant. Oh, you guys can be my assistants. Anybody can be my assistant. So Amber, A-M-B-E-R. So remember A-M-B-E-R. สีอะไรเอ่ย If you didn't know, A-M-B-E-R is เหลืองอัมพันธ์ Right? There you go. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Anyone else? Okay, no one else. Then move on. Okay. How do I do? Ooh, another one. Kun Daisy, we are experiencing a drastic change in COVID vaccination. Yeah, because before they said, oh, just use Sinovac, and now Sinovac plus AstraZeneca, and now no, Sinovac and boosting with a Pfizer. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah. Facebook has just changed the live streaming interface. So, okay. Well, just leave it there for now, I suppose. Now, the second one is outsourcing. Let me see if I can unpublish. Go. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. So next one is outsourcing. It's also an adjective. Now, outsourcing is your it's to describe someone or an organization that does the job for you. Okay. So let's say that you want to you're good at teaching. You're not good at video editing. So you would outsource your work to a video editor, right? A freelancer. You can do that. Now, what do you call that freelancer? You can call them an outsourcing person, an outsourcing video editor. You can say that. So here's an example. So this is the subject. It can be anyone, okay? Any organization. Subject, you can change it. So let's say a company called VIP, public company, hires an outsourcing expert to manage their assets. Okay, what does it mean? So this company name, okay, บริษัทชื่อเนี่ย hires จ้าง right, an outsourcing expert ผู้เชี่ยวชาญก็like ข้างนอกองค์กรนะฮะ to do what? To manage บริหาร assets ทรัพย์สิน so you can change it. You can use this structure and you can come up with your own. But the point is, I want you to use the word outsourcing as an adjective, okay? As an adjective describing someone. Look, if you want to hire me, you can say, oh, I want to hire an outsourcing trainer to teach me English. There we go. How about that? See, you can call me an outsourcing teacher, right? So you can replace this as an occupation or let's say a job, right? And this is the verb phrase. So action, right? Yeah. How about create a sentence for me to check right now? Okay, let's come back to Kun Jane Ji, right? From the last word, Kun Jane Ji said A and B, which is a country, are experiencing a drastic change in economic relations. So economic has to do with the economy เกี่ยวกับเศรษฐกิจ right so relations ก็คือแบบเหมือนความสัมพันธ์นะฮะระหว่างประเทศ right ทางเศรษฐกิจ yeah cool thank you good one so anyone wants to try hey we got Kun Pornwalan hey Kun Pornwalan welcome back good to have you here thanks for showing up I used to be an outsourcing researcher over 1 year. Wow. So cool. See, you can say that I used to be an outsourcing something, right? Some position. Like Kun Pornwalan here, she used to be an outsourcing researcher. Cool. นักวิจัย if you didn't know, right? For over a year. Wow. Cool. What did you research on? Anyone else? Come on, guys. Let me see. Okay, Kun Miki said, I have planned to hire an outsourcing mate to manage my properties. Okay. I would say outsourcing mate is not the most natural way, but I mean, in the context, it's completely understandable. I would say I have planned to hire an outsourcing real estate broker or agent to manage my properties. How about that? Or you could say I have planned to hire a mate as an outsourcing real estate agent to manage my properties. How about that? Or a property manager, you can say. Okay. Kun Momo. Okay, let me see. Thai Public Health needs to hire an outsourcing software developers. So no and then to make the easy COVID-19 application for Thai people. To make a user-friendly COVID-19 application for Thai people. How about that? User-friendly. How about that? Guys, if you want to use this is really cool for IT stuff. You say user friendly. ใช้งานได้ง่าย friendly. Okay, user friendly. There we go. See? Yeah, great one. Well done. Anyone else? Okay, just keep it coming. I will read it out later on. But let's do the last one here, which is despite. แม้ว่า Okay, so conjunctions like this, like despite. Okay, actually, it's not a noun. I don't know why I wrote noun here. It's not a noun, guys. It's a conjunction. Okay. Boom. Okay, so conjunction. All right. Okay, so despite แม้ว่า so very easy. Despite a shortage of food, they managed to survive. Very easy. แม้ว่ามีการขาดอาหารเขาก็ยังแบบมีชีวิตรอดได้ so despite แม้ว่า right a shortage การขาดแคลน so when something is short okay it means that there's only a little bit left you could say shortage of food you used to have a lot of food in your fridge now there's no food in the fridge you have to go to the supermarket there is a shortage of food right so despite that แม้ว่าเป็นอย่างนั้น they managed to now managed to it means that ก็ยัง right ก็ยัง still Okay, they still survived, right? Survive มีชีวิตอยู่รอด so I want you to use this despite the shortage of ยังขาดอะไรอยู่ so here is the thing you're missing and the people, right? The subject and they still what? They managed to what? Verb. All right. So guys, you can use this, okay? I want you to try using despite. If you know how to use it, you don't need to follow the structure. It can be your own idea, your style as well, as long as you use despite. Okay. Let me read from some of the older comments, okay, while you guys are typing. Kun O said, since the COVID-19 outbreak, BREAK, we are experiencing a drastic change in the new way of life. Yes, yeah, วิถีชีวิต new way of life, or you can say new lifestyle, another way. When I was young, I worked as an outsourcing, you mean you worked at, okay, I misread. When I was young, I worked at an outsourcing company. Great one, wow. Kun Ponvalan, despite COVID, this is the current one. Despite COVID-19, the COVID-19 situation, if you have situation, you need to have the, right? So no situation despite COVID, no the. With the situation, the in front of COVID. So despite the COVID-19 situation, I still enjoy my life. Great. Happy for you. Everybody should be like that, yeah? Despite whatever the hardship there may be, you should still be happy, right? Despite a shortage of vaccination rate, despite a shortage of vaccination, they still want to open Bangkok. So if you want to use rate, Kun Momo, you can say despite a low vaccination, despite a low. You don't need shortage. Shortage means like you don't have, right? So if you want to use rate means like percentage, right? You can say a low percentage. You can say despite a low vaccination rate, the government, right? They still want to open Bangkok. True. Kun Miki, despite a shortage of income, we managed to grow vegetables by ourselves. That is a sustainable way of living. So sustainable, it means พอเพียง right? เศรษฐกิจพอเพียง so sustainable economy, right? So sustainable อยู่ได้ด้วยตัวเอง right? อยู่ได้นานๆ you don't need to depend on many factors. Great job. Okay, move on, guys. Let's work on our listening skill. Yes, listening skill. Here we go. Today, well, I have this guy. His name is Mark. He's from the UK. He's from the United Kingdom. And he's going to speak. He's going to speak out one sentence, okay? But he's going to say 3 times. So I want you to listen. If you have the earphones or headphones right now, good. If you don't, just turn the volume up so you can hear it clearly. If you are ready, then listen. Type whatever you hear, okay? Type in the comment what you hear. It doesn't need to be everything. You can get some keywords. That's okay also. But listen, okay? 3, 2, 1.
He hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory. He hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory. He hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory.
Well, did you get it? Did you get it? Come on, type it down. Kun Miki said, hi, Mark. Yeah, his name is Mark. Yeah, we should call him Mark. ไม่ใช่พี่มากนะฮะอันนี้ Mark, okay? พี่ Mark, right? So, hey, what did you hear? What did you hear? Type it down. Look, even if you get it wrong, you didn't get everything, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're just learning English, right? Because we're not perfect. We're learning to get better and better, right? Even me, I'm not perfect. I will never be perfect. But I am good enough to help you today. In the future, you might be better than me. Okay, Kun Momo. Kun Ponvalan first. This is the first one. He hoped to quarantine himself in the university dormitory. Good. Uh-huh. He hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory. Kun Mickey. Wait, Kun Momo? Kun Mickey also. So we got in and at. Wow, you guys. Kun Pamela said within or in, I'm not sure. I will give the answer to you. You will find out. You will. Anyone else wants to try? This is called a dictation activity. So usually the dictation is like I say, you type or write down. So that's one of the activities I like to do in my English class before COVID. You know, I used to teach English in organizations like companies. I would go there, teach the company staff some business English, and we would have so many activities together, group activities, pair work, conversation, and yeah, email writing activities, you know. Yeah, it's a lot of interaction. But despite COVID-19, we still managed to talk together. Okay, no one else, right? So I will give the answer to you. All right, so here we go, guys. What did Mark say? What did Kun Mark say? He said he hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory. Wow, we got Kun Momo got it correct. Yes. Kun Warapot, he hopes to quarantine himself within. Oh, you are very close, guys. Very close. But look, here's the thing. This is where you guys missed it. Right here. The word at. Okay. I'm not going to change the pen color. I should. Here we go. This is where you missed out. Okay. I think only Kun Momo got it. Yeah, it's not easy, guys. Listening is not easy. So listen one more time.
He hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory. He hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory. He hopes to quarantine himself at his university dormitory.
Okay, here's the problem, guys. Here is the problem. It's called sound joining. It is something I teach in pronunciation secrets, okay? Look, you see this word himself. Himself with a f, right? Now, look. If I do this, himself at, now suddenly, you got fat. Not literally, but you don't say himself fat. No, you don't say that. Himself it. It's the it's the schwa sound. Himself it. Himself it. Himself it. Quarantine himself it. Himself it. You see? That's why you didn't catch it, right? You need to work on sound joining. Okay, that's what I teach in one of my courses, pronunciation secrets. So practice sound joining a lot, guys. Okay, we don't say 6 o'clock. We say 6 o'clock. We don't say good afternoon. We say good day. Yeah? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That's sound joining. If you understand this, you will improve your listening skill, and you will sound very smooth. All right, so I want to know what you guys think. Would you pay 45,000 baht to speed up the visa process? Would you do that? Would you do that? Would you do that? Yes or no? And give your reason also why you think it's yes, I would, or no, I wouldn't, right? Remember the word this phrase here we learned, speed up, is to make things happen faster, right? Would you pay 45,000 baht for yourself or your child to, to get the visa quickly within 1 day? Yeah, 1 day. What do you think? Would you do it? Would you do it? Well, for me, I don't know. I think it's like I probably would because I would not want to miss out on the classes because that could affect my grades, my reputation as a student. I could miss many things and it's going to cost me in the end a lot more money. So even though it's really, really expensive, I feel like I might be compelled to do that. So, wow, we got a lot of comments here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So He hopes to quarantine. Okay, I want to hire an outsourcing. Okay, that's the old one. Kun Momo said, no way, it is too expensive. Yeah, it's so expensive. It's crazy when you think about it. But if you're in that situation and you have no guarantee, like, so okay, I can wait, but can you tell me how long? And what if the officers at the UK embassy said, well, we cannot give you a specific date as to when you can obtain your UK visa. Then what are you gonna do? So that's something like yeah, it's crazy to think about 45,000 baht. Like, I agree with you. That is a lot of money. I mean, living and going to the UK is already very expensive. Now, on top of that, you pay the 45,000 just to get the visa, expedited. Okay, no way too expensive. No, I wouldn't. It costs too much, said by Kun Pornwalan. Yeah. Kun Mickey said, of course not. If there is no urgency, urgency, if there's no urgency, yeah, of course. If there's no urgency, I would not also. That's a good point. It would be highly dependent on whether or not you have to be there in time for something, right? So if it's not urgent, like you said, then why pay the money? Kunio said, why not? If it was an urgent situation, if I had plenty of money, I would do it. And that's another factor. If you have money, you have the money to spend, right? Doesn't matter, 45,000 baht might be nothing, right? It could be like, just get it done. It's for the sake of convenience and satisfaction. Yeah, I can afford it. Yeah, 45K, no problem. Yeah, for sure. Anyone else wants to share their idea or opinions? Anyone else? What do you think? Would you pay 45,000 baht just to speed things up and get the visa in one day? Or would you say 10,000 is more reasonable and you can get it within 7 days? Well, yeah. So most of you say that it depends, yeah? Well, most of you say no, but yes, maybe if it's really urgent. Yeah, for sure. So, thanks guys for your opinions. And so that's it for today. I think it was quite fun, talking about a different kind of news, Usually we talk about COVID, but this time we talked about something other than COVID and sort of related, but not directly. Anyways, guys, so if you like this lesson, please give the like to the video or even love. That would be even better. If you really enjoyed it as well, please share the video on your wall. We would really appreciate that. And every Tuesday, we're back 4:30 p.m. NewsHub Live. So if you enjoyed it, come back again, chat with me, do the exercises, improve your vocabulary. Why not? In the meantime, from Wednesday to Monday, you can go to this Facebook page or the website Bangkok Post Learning, and you can find so many articles written by Kun Gary, so many words for you to learn from. And also, if you want to improve your pronunciation, I have these courses here, Pronunciation Secrets and Fit English 365. 7 ทักษะที่จะช่วยคุณพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้เนียนเป๊ะ ปรับจากสิ่งที่มันเพี้ยนๆเนี่ยให้มันเป็นสิ่งที่มันเป๊ะมากขึ้น so เป็นการอุดช่องว่างระหว่างภาษาไทยแล้วก็ภาษาอังกฤษนะครับแล้วก็มีตัวอย่าง case studies จากภาพยนตร์ด้วยนะฮะ365 บทเรียนนะครับจาก Fit English 365 so if you're interested I will put the link and you can go check it out in the comment box, okay? In the comment box, let me just put it there. Boom. Okay, so Kun Sitninat, of course, because I have to get my booster vaccine or booster vaccinated. I see. You would, right? You would. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for showing up. Enjoyed it today. And don't forget, next Tuesday, same time, 4:30 p.m. So have a good evening, guys, and stay safe and healthy. Bye, guys.